My review of the G1 Climax here, day 10 of the G1 Climax, the fifth night of Block B. The first of the five block tournament matchups is Yano versus Roki Goto. Yano with some roll-ups, Goto kicks out of both of them. Throws Goto into the exposed buckle, goes for a roll-up, Goto again kicks out. Yano goes for a kick in the dick, Goto catches his foot, locks in a tremendous cradle pin, and he gets the win. If you went to the bathroom before this match, you would have missed it. It went by so fast, like 2 minutes, maybe not even that. 1 out of 1 predictions wise, really the highlight was Goto's sweet ass pin. As Juice Robinson versus Stormer Ishii, the next match, awesome sit out layered from Juice Robinson. Juice goes for a top rope Rana, Ishii hangs onto the ropes. Ishii with a diving knee to the back of the head. Saito suplex from Ishii, Juice kicks out at 2, chops and forearms in the corner from Ishii. Both men trade strikes. Running cannonball in the corner from Juice. Muddle rope superplex from Juice Robinson. Release German suplex from Ishii. A powerbomb from Juice. Ishii kicks out at 2. Enziguri by Ishii. Both men trade headbutts to the chest. Holy fuck. Layered from Ishii. Juice kicks out at 2. Ishii counters Paul Friction with a tiger suplex. Awesome spot. I always love when someone counters Paul Friction with a tiger suplex. So simple. And it looks just fucking awesome. Sliding layered from Ishii. Juice kicks out at 2. Brainbuster from Ishii and he gets the win. Great fucking match. Man, Juice Robinson's best G1 match so far this year in the 2019 G1 Climax. Blessed him, Ishii. I mean, he's the best. He's just the man. As 2 out of 2 predictions wise, so far, Taichi versus Jeff Cobb. Taichi brings Miyohabe to the apron to distract Cobb, attacking him from behind. Running shoulder block from Cobb, followed with a drop kick that sends Taichi to the floor. Taichi hits Cobb with a chair. Standing moonsault from Jeff Cobb, and Enziguri from Taichi's head kick from Taichi rips off his pants. Signals for the super kick. Cobb sidesteps it. Soul butt from Taichi. Cobb runs into a huge lariat. Pile driver from Jeff Cobb. Taichi kicks out at 2. A tour of the islands from Jeff Cobb, and he gets the win. Good match. Thoroughly enjoyed it. 2 out of 3 predictions wise. As Jay White versus Shingo Takagi. Jay White throws Shingo into the barricade. Twisting suplex from Jay White. A Saito suplex from Jay White. Gory bomb from Shingo. Pumping bomber from Shingo. Jay White kicks out at 2. Left bump. Down goes Red Shoes. Geto comes in immediately. Gets dropped by Shingo with a palm strike. Made in Japan. Jay White kicks out at 2. 2 sleeper suplexes from by Jay White. Blade runner by Jay White, and he gets the win. 4 points for Jay White. He's getting some wins now under his belt. Slow start for him, but it's still, it's anyone's really ball game still. But it's good. It's coming together for him. It's kind of the exact opposite of what happened his first G1. Beating Tanahashi and Okada the first 2 nights to now, slower start for him. As 3 out of 4 predictions wise. And really, for Jay White, too, the protection of the Blade Runner, if he hits it, it's over. And but if he loses, it's because he doesn't hit it. It's simple stories for a lot of those guys in the G1, where it's just they're not winning because they're not hitting their finish. And then when they start hitting it, they start winning. And it's simple, but it makes sense. Yeah. And main event time for Tetsuya Naito versus Jon Moxley. Both men send each other into the barricade. They go into the crowd. Moxley mocks Naito, does his little roll through taunt that he does. As cross armbar from Jon Moxley. Uranagi from Jon Moxley. Red Shoes takes the chair away from Moxley. He's going to try to, wrap Naito's legs around the ring post, and he's looking to swing the chair and hit Naito's leg, but Red Shoes takes it away from him. DDT from Naito onto a chair. Then sits on the chair. Hilarious spot. Butterfly suplex off the metal rope from Moxley. Step out tornado DDT from Naito, rather, using the ropes. As Moxley kicked out at 2. Moxley just biting Tetsuya Naito on the forehead. Flying forearm shot from Naito. Running knee on the exposed knee from Moxley. Almost looked like a shining wizard. That actually was really well done. As Destino from Naito. Moxley kicks out at 2. DDT from Moxley. Naito kicks out at 2. A lefting double arm DDT from Moxley. He gets the win. Good match for Tetsuya Naito and his fans. It ain't over for him, but damn, it's going to be pretty hard for him to come back. As 3 out of 5 predictions wise for the night, I'll take it. Block B standing so far in 5 nights. Moxley leads with 10 points, 5-0. As Juice and Ishii tied for second with 6 points, and everybody else is tied for third with 4 points. So obviously with Moxley, his big debut, hasn't lost yet. He still has some big names to face. Toru Yano, for instance, he could lose to get an upset win. Yano could beat, he's beaten now. If he does beat Moxley, he'll beat Naito, Jay White, and Jon Moxley, so he'd be really the spoiler for the Block B, which he always is, and really the spoiler for the G1, which I could definitely see that happening. And he's still, I think he's still got some big names to face still. Obviously, Juice too. I think he's gonna lose to Juice on that last night. Juice gets his win back. So there's another loss for him. So right there, that's 2 losses that Moxley could have just from this G1 here. And so it's not over yet. It's still not, it's still anybody's ball game. It's going to come down to the last days. It always does. So it's still really early to tell who's going to win. But we have basically the story so far through the 5 nights. Obviously, the big debuts with Jon Moxley and Kenta. Kenta just now losing to Okada the previous night. Now here, Moxley undefeated so far. It's really come down to that. We really, I think still through the 5 nights, Block A has definitely been the superior block. Even though Block B is talented, very well group of guys in there. It's just Block A, it's on another level. And but it's still a lot could happen. Block B could turn around, and the last half of Block B could start really taking over and really having better shows than Block A. You never really know. But that will do it for my review of Night 10 here of the G1 Climax. We get a day break before we come back on the 30th for the last show in July, the 6th night for Block B, day 11 of the G1 Climax. And I'll catch you guys there for my review of that show. Take care.